Conditional statements in Python are used to perform different actions or computations based on certain conditions, whether they value to true or false. In Python, we write conditional statement using if statements. So in this video, we shall talk about if, elif, else, and nested if. So let's start with the if statement. Let's say we have got two variables, a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20, and now we want to check whether a is greater than b or not. So we shall write the conditional statement. We shall write if keyword, then the condition a is greater than b, and then the block that will be executed if the condition is true. So we shall write print a is greater than b. So what's happening here? Here it's for checking the condition a is greater than b. If this condition evaluates to true, then this block of code will be executed. So let's run this program. Here we have got nothing in the console because a is greater than b is false, because a is 10 and b is 20. Let's make a 100 and run this program again. This time it has printed the statement that is a is greater than b. So if block will check the condition, and this is if condition is true, it will execute a certain block in the if statement. So let's say if I write here print some random statement here. So now if I run this program again, and we can see that we have got two statements here. But if I change a to 10 and run this program again, then we shall see that we have got only one statement, that is some random statement here. So how does Python decide which line of code to execute? So how does Python decide that which print statement belongs to this if statement block? For that we use the indentation in Python. Indentation is like the spacing in Python. So if we want to decide which portion of statements belong to this condition, we can use the indentation. Here you can see that we have indented this line of code, and this indentation actually means that this line of code belongs to this condition. So it will only evaluate based on whether this condition is true or false. But this line of code is on the same indentation level to this if statement, so these two lines are independent lines. So this line of code will not be impacted based on the if condition. So now let's move on to the else part. Let's say we also want to print the output. If the condition is not true, we want to evaluate to something else. Let's see if I comment this code and run the program again, then we can see we have got an empty result here. But we want to print something if the condition is not true. So in that case we shall write the else part. Else print a is less than b. So here we are telling that first of all check this condition. If this condition is true, execute this block of code. But if this condition is not true, then execute the else part of code. So the else part of code is only executed when the if part is false. So if we run this program, then we can see that we have got a is less than b because this condition is true. So it's running the else part of this condition. So now let's move on to the elif. Elif is another conditional statement. So let's say if first of all we'll check if a is greater than b. If a is not greater than b, then we want to check one more condition, that is if a is equal to b. So we shall write L if a is equal to b, then simply print a is equal to b. So here what's happening? First of all we are checking this condition. If this condition is true, execute this block and skip the remaining blocks. Okay. But if this condition is false, then check one more condition, that is if a is equal to b. And if this condition is true, run this code. And if there is no condition that values to true, simply run the else part. So elif is used to provide extra condition if the first condition does not match. So in this case, if we make a 20, now both a and b are equal, so this condition will evaluate to false. So this part of code will not be executed. then it will check the next condition, that is L, if A is equal to B. But here we can say that see that A is 20 and B is 20, so this condition value is true. So Python will execute this block of code and will skip the remaining code. So let's run this program and see the output. Here we have got A is equal to B. So guys, this was the elif statement in Python. Now we shall see how do we write the nested if. Let's say for nested if, let's just uncomment this code and use this block of code. We say if A is greater than B, simply print A is greater than B. And inside that we also want to check if one more statement, if A is greater than 20, 30, then we also want to print A is also greater than 30. So now make it 200 and run the program again, and we can see that we have got two print statements. So first of all, it will evaluate this condition, A is greater than B. This block of code will execute. This whole block actually belongs to this if condition, because it is having the same indentation level. But you can see that we have got one more if statement inside the outer if statement. So this if statement is called the nested if statement, that is if statement inside if statement. So what's happening here? If A is greater than B, this condition will be executed. Now that there will be one more condition, that is if A is greater than 30. Now Python will check this condition as well. So if this condition is true, then it will print this statement. But you need to make sure, you need to keep one thing in your mind, that for this statement to execute, we need to make sure that this statement always value to true. If this statement value to false, this block of code will not be executed, so this statement will never run. So for this statement to execute, this statement should also value to true. So this statement is dependent on the result of this statement. So guys, this was the nested if in Python. If you like our video, please subscribe to our channel. Inshallah in the future we will come with the more videos. Till then, take care and goodbye.